Iyer, he is the independent director of Quality Power. Mr. Rajesh Jayaraman, he is the CFO, and we have Ms. Sarika Jadhav, she is the Senior Vice President Finance. From the BRLM, we have Mr. Siddharth Bhamre, Head of Research, Pantomath Capital Advisors Private Limited. I now request Mr. Siddharth to please initiate the proceedings.
Thank you, sir. First of all, sincere apology for the delayed start, and thank you everyone for your patience. On behalf of Pantomath, I welcome Quality Power Management and thank you for the opportunity which you gave us to be part of this wonderful journey. And I'm sure a long way to go, and we would like to be part of your journey going forward as well. Thank you. Let's run down through the numerics of IPO, and if I can request a slide of.
No, the holding.
Yeah. So the issue is starting on 14th of February and will be ending on 18th of Feb. Let me just run down through some of the numerables before I set the context for today's meeting. The price band of the issue would be 401 rupees per share on the lower band and 425 on the upper band. If you look at the issue size, that would be in millions, around 8,229 million. On the lower band, 8,587 million, roughly around 823 crores, 859 crores on the higher side. The fresh issue is around 225 crores, and the rest of the issue would be offer for sale. Interestingly, the QIB segment is 75% of the total issue. The NIB, which is non-institutional bidders, HNIs, ultra HNIs, that would be up to 15%, and retail will be up to 10% of the total issue size. Post listing at the issue price, the market cap of the company would be around 3,118 crores on the low price band. Upper price band, it would be around 3,291 crores approximately. Right now, the promoter holding is 100%, and post issue, we would see it dipping little below 74%. Now, last few months have been very interesting. As you know, we were doing roadshows and meeting a lot of fund houses and marquee investors, and it gave me immense pleasure that I have acquired a lot of knowledge from Quality Power Management related to the subject, what's happening in renewable energy space and power space at large, and especially the transmission, what's happening in transmission space. I had an opportunity to interact with a few of you before this presentation started. Nevertheless, most important part was that when we met large fund houses, marquee investors, so it was fascinating to see that how it was that the views and thought process resonating from both end of the tables were matching and were quite optimistic about this space. Before I invite QP management, Quality Power Management, to talk about company further and give presentation in detail, I would like to emphasize over here that world is focusing towards renewable energy right now, and a lot of that is getting achieved. But then generating power is one thing, and transmitting it to end user is another part. And that is where I believe the focus would shift, because that part has been lagging behind compared to what we have seen in last few years in terms of renewable energy segment. Last but not the least, I also want to share some of my experience that when I was analyzing with my team, and my team members are also here, we can have interaction with Akshay and Vinmay also during our lunchtime. But what we analyzed, all these big names, without taking those big names in the space, over a period of time, these companies have created two important aspects in their businesses. One is innovation and second is mod. And over a period of last 3-4 decades, we have seen organic way of creation and inorganic way of acquiring companies which either have innovation or mod. That is how these companies have become what they are today. So mergers and acquisitions is also an important aspect of this business. And I would like to now invite Mr. Bhanidharan Pandyan, who holds a PhD degree in mergers and acquisitions as well, and has a strong foothold in the subject of electrical equipments. Bhani, thank you.